Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Darvish is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, it's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kim gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edman is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in.
That is fifth. The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass. They're going to have to be almost perfect.
Popped him up. Contreras over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent.
The 1-0 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play. Very high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Skied in the air to straight. Edman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things...
I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strike. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase point. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Howe will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, David Bodie, as we move on to the bottom of inning 3.
The second baseman, David.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first down. Holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fast...
Belted high in the air out to left. Going back is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
2 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Chicago. The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Was absolutely all over that fastball.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And that runner will go no further than second as there are. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ball, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Kim. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw is made.
Push you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Happ scoops it up. The set and the 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're down 1-0.
Right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the whole. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball swung on and missed for the first. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
That what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball. He hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and chase now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and this is popped up near second base. Wong has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Line towards center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on for the Redbirds. Soft liner toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there on to Rizzo. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the seats in right. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout.
1-2. Popped up. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 1-0. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken.
Which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Once again, a 3-2. Line tonight. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of. There he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Darvish. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it, and that's the 2nd out. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So stepping in, Yadier Molina, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. It remains 1-0. Genesis Cabrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Genesis Cabrera.
Foul. The payoff pitch home. Hit to third. Carpenter has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well. To third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. And to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult.
Your attention, please. Now,
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Lane Thomas will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. A 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. Tyler O'Neill will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
right field. Number 41, Tyler.
John Brebbia goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting power threat, Ian Happ. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. To first, a dive by Goldschmidt. He's out.
Dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you, getting that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Casey Sadler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that
With that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Swing and a liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Genesis Cabrera gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.